All right, hello students and welcome to week 3 for EDU 6350. I'm Dr. Weldon and we're going to go over some of the content that we'll be addressing. So let's get started. We have 3 components to this week that is in the complete section and they're listed right here. We're going to be covering those over the next few minutes. We have reading materials, chapter 5 and chapter 6 from the reading section. And then the attend section with Dr. John Ross's videos, topics 7, 8, and 9 this time. Some of this information will be useful in your discussion boards as well. And these are the 3 discussion board topics that we'll be covering. So make sure that when you do your postings that you include citations. You also address the word limit of 250 words per posting and 100 words per reply. Google Level 1 exam is this week, so make sure that when you take the quiz, and then there's a $10 fee for this, but this is a standard fee that all educators are having to pay as well, so it is a standard fee that we have. It is a 3-hour quiz, so be careful with the frames. Recently, I've had a few students say that they inadvertently closed out the quiz because their video box was in the way. The only other thing I can think of is you might want to take the test in Firefox versus Chrome, unless you haven't noticed any issues with Chrome on your computer doing like VCamp activities. If your VCamp is working in terms of the software on Chrome, then I believe you're okay. But if you're glitchy like my computer's been, I'd be a little hesitant to take on there. But it's going to be just something to think about when you take the quiz. My advice on taking the quiz, and we've done some boot camps on the level 1, is don't overthink the first part. Go with your first answer and come back if you have time. If you fret over your answers, you will run out of time on the lab part. It's not set in stone, but the first hour should be your 20 questions that you're answering that are kind of multiple choice answers. And then the second part of it, which takes about 2 hours, are the 11 individual labs that you have to work through. Work steady. If you get stuck, move on, come back, okay? Because it is a time-paced test, and try and not get stressed about that. Hardly anyone finishes early either. In fact, my coworkers that are tech savvy, they used to almost all the time up, 10, 15 minutes left. So be aware of that and answer each question with what they want you to do as well. If you lose points, sometimes because you didn't answer the question specifically with what they want. So make sure you answer it all the way. So the second assignment is the assistive technology assignment. You're going to locate a web-based resource, online or assistive technology, for each of the following to address specific student needs in the classroom. You'll write a 500-word review of each resource and how it can be used in the classroom. So this is the heavy-duty assignment for the week. So make sure that you spend enough time on this to make sure it's sufficient when you post it inside of our complete section. And then you're going to analyze instructional software program. There are several types out there, and if you're in a school system, you're aware of a lot of those, from iExcel to MobiMax, but there's other ones that have been bought. There's tons of them. So whichever ones that you can think of, look and identify how they're drill and skill or tutorial. And then you have the other 3. You have simulation, instructional game, or problem solving. So you're going to address that component. Just look over the question and just answer it to its fullest. Remember our grading component for this. So I've had one question about the quiz. If you didn't pass it, I would basically rate it by what you made. If you made a 70, you made a C, you would get 3 of the 5 points for the final grade on the Google exam. So don't freak out if you don't pass the exam to begin with. We'll give you partial credit until you get another chance at the end of class, because in 2 more weeks you can take it again. Okay. So our course calendar, we're still cruising along. We're in week 3 right now. Can you believe that? So we only have, we're almost basically we're halfway. So we'll do the attend videos, we'll complete the assignments, and then we'll do the level 1 assessment. So that's pretty much it, straightforward. So if you have any questions for me, let me know. Outstanding job. Some of my students had problems with Wordle. And we noticed that I think is a Chrome issue, because we had an update last week and a lot of folks couldn't get that to work. Kudos to the students that asked me, hey, can I use something different? They went ahead and just made it and said, is this okay? That's what your principals want. That is what your leaders in your schools want. They want go-getters. They want problem solvers. So if you see something that doesn't work, by all means, go and try a different alternative to it And so there's about 5-6 students that did that, and I made that suggestion of an alternative program to Wordle to them, and so I like that. That is solid. And again, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the right solution to do when you problem solve yourself. That's what a lot of your leadership people are looking for: instructors, principals, whoever. They want people that will run into a problem, solve it, and say, "Hey, is this okay?" That is a really good approach to take in this class. So I appreciate that. And everybody, just hang in there. We always have something each week that gets us, right? So hopefully this week will run smoothly. And I'm still grading the makeup work or some corrections that people have. I'll have that probably to you tonight, tomorrow morning. So we're doing good for week 2. And if anyone has any questions, please email me at rweldon@faulkner.edu. My phone number is also in the profile as well. So hope everybody has a good week. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.